What's up, guys? Super Sick Media. Haven't made one of these in a while, but that's because I've been sick. I guess that's what happens when your channel's called Super Sick Media. You get sick. Okay, that was a bad pun, but anyways, I felt really bad. I looked terrible, so I thought about just doing maybe over gameplay, but I had a stuffy nose, it was running and stuff, and I was coughing and sneezing. But I'm feeling a bit better now. I was debating whether or not I wanted to do it still, but I just decided to go ahead and make another news video because I haven't done one in like a week, and what's the point in doing news if you're not gonna stay up to date? So here we go. So PS4 or the NPD reported the sales for Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo, and the PS4 is just outselling every single piece of hardware in North America, specifically the United States. But we're getting similar reports from pretty much all over the world. Multiple regions are just saying that the PS4 is dominating. I read somewhere that it was outselling the Xbox One 5-1, but I don't really believe that. It's probably more. It's closer probably to like 2-1 or something like that. But the PS4 is definitely doing well. These are the reports for January. Now there's still a lot of time left. They've only been out for a few months. I've said this before. Don't say the PS4 fanboys going out there saying, "Oh, the victory for the PS4," or the Xbox One guys hating. But it's guys. First of all, it's just hardware. We're all gamers here who play games. You buy the hardware and then you play. Second of all, it's the beginning, so you can't determine victory quite yet. I know those two statements kind of contradicted each other, but you get the point. All right. Nintendo hardware sales have overall increased in January, but their software sales they actually decreased, and Xbox actually sold the most games, 360 and Xbox One combined, which is no surprise because even though neither system really has that many games that are really interesting right now, but the Xbox One probably has a little more variety or things people are interested in. Konami publicly and officially came out and stated that Metal Gear Solid 5 is going to run at 1080p natively on the PS4 hardware and 720p on the Xbox One. Both systems are going to be running the game at 60 frames per second, but Hideo Kojima has publicly, he actually came out and praised the PS4, and this is what he said. This is an actual quote from him. "I think between the home consoles available in the domestic market, the PS4 is the best. It does it a little better than other hardware. The image quality of the PS4 is the most beautiful. It's the closest to photorealistic quality that we are aiming at." That's what he said. And we keep hearing this from multiple developers. The Xbox One, there was an article saying how the Xbox One's problem, where a developer came out and said that the main problem with trying to get games to run at 1080p on the Xbox One was the SRAM, and it was just hard to work with. But I guess once they figure that out, how to use that, more games will be running at 1080p natively on the Xbox One. It's just a little more complicated. It's kind of a pain to deal with the SRAM. Hopefully, developers will figure that out relatively soon, and we'll be getting 1080p games running on both systems. There won't be they won't have to they won't have to divide, I guess, resources so much, and development will become a little easier on the Xbox One because, like I always say this as well, don't want either console to fail. Yeah, so hopefully they figure this out. Developers figure this out, but Metal Gear Solid 5 is not one of those games that's going to be running 1080p natively on the PS4. Microsoft is experimenting with cheaper prices on the Xbox Live marketplace, and they're starting off with Rise Son of Rome, and they're reducing the price and they're officially gonna mark it down like permanently before the release of the DLC. And this is everyone saw this coming. We knew that things are moving digital, and the companies, the publishers of the hardware manufacturers really want to push digital, and they're going to reduce the price of games slowly, not all right away, but slowly going to go down. We're going to see that on both the PS4 and the Xbox One. Digital sales are going to increase, and one of the Microsoft employees actually came out and tweeted. I forgot his name, but he actually came out and tweeted that this is a way better deal than what you get at GameStop for used games. So that's a slap in the face, I guess, for GameStop. But they're not going to be going out of business anytime soon. But digital sales are going to increase, and people are those like if it becomes anything like Steam, those sales are going to be really appetizing, and people are just not going to be able to resist buying games digitally instead of going to GameStop and getting ripped off, basically. Uh, all right, guys. As always, like the video if you enjoyed it, if it informed you at all. Follow me on Twitter to be notified when I'm uploading videos. Also, if you have any thoughts, let me know. Do you think that the PS4 is going to dominate? Uh, what do you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. As always, guys, the articles will be in the description down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Stay super, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.